Hi dear friends, welcome to Top Education. In this session, we will learn a conversation with a reader by Hilary Belloc. So in this chapter, we are learning the whole summary. The essay, A Conversation with a Reader by Hilary Belloc was originally authorized in Short Talks with a Death. In 1928, the essay is about the author's personal experience. In this essay, he makes fun of himself for not being famous and also pokes fun at famous writers. In the essay, Hilary Belloc writes about real life experience when he had a conversation with a fellow traveler when he was traveling from Birmingham to London on the Great Western Railway. So guys, this is the background of the story. So here they are in a train. Okay, the conversation, how it starts, let's see now. Poet was sitting, the author was sitting, and he saw a fellow man, a commercial traveler, or a publican. He saw that fellow man was reading his book. And the poet got many happy that yes, people are reading my books also. So here the poet went to an imagination that he had become a greatest poet, author, and many below. And he was thinking more and more. At that time, what happened is the fellow man who was traveling in the same train, he threw that book and said, "What the stuff is this?" He said like this. And poet came to the original position. What? I am not a good poet or author. Then what happened here is the poet wanted to ask the reader whether he liked that book or not. So poet asked him, "Hello, how are you?" He started a conversation. So a conversation with a reader. Let's know what were there more conversations. The author asked him, "What is the book? And who is the author?" So the fellow man who was traveling, he was not knowing who had written that book and what is the title of the book. He took up the book, he saw the title and thrown and said to poet, "This is the title." So here what happened is the poet, the reader who is with a fellow man or a commercial traveler, he don't know that he is the poet who have written that book. Yes, and this truth is never said between them. So here the fellow man takes that book and saw the title. Yes, this is the title. Read and said the poet, "Yes, this is the bloody stuff," and throw that book again. And few minutes later, the poet again asked, "Who is the writer of the book?" Then he again took, "Yes, I don't know." He again took and saw the book and said to, and what happened here is the poet, the reader who is with the poet, he did not spell her spelling good. Okay, he said some Hilary Belloc. Okay, he said like this. So here now poet or the author was very upset. Yes, that what he have achieved in all. Then, so this is a conversation. There are many talks had been moved here. So again, the author asked to the traveler, "From where did you get?" Then angrily the reader said him, "And I went to a bookstore to buy a good book and they were not having a change of 1 shilling, so they gave me for 1 shilling this bloody stuff or this bad stuff. And he again took that book and threw upon his pillow. No, that was not pillow, that was a cushion bed. You know how trains has that sit? It is like a cushion only to sit. Okay, next what happened here is the poet asked again what it includes in that book. Then the reader says, what is the title is very good. It attracts the reader to read that book. But by opening the book, it's not good. It's useless. How means there are only newspaper articles. The author have cutted the newspaper article and stuck there. They have printed there. It's not fair. So it was very bad impression. Then what happened here? The poet felt very bad. Okay. Now okay. He said the author asked that reader, like, who are your great, yes, who are your great poets or who are your inspiring poets? Then he named few of poets also, and he also conveyed two of topics that they are splendid stuff and Sambo's prayer. Sambo's prayer are the very best. The poet had created a good atmosphere by that book only. That reader said to the poet, the author, so then he thought there are many mistakes in me. Yes. Okay. Now at the last time what happened here is, well, so the man who was moving to Oxford, his station had been come. Now author, what he did is he demanded for that book for some rupees. He did not wanted that book for free. Yes, he demanded, but the reader who was with, he said, it's bad stuff, why you're taking it? But he said, I have to travel more further, so I need a book to read. Okay, he just did to cover that and all. Okay, he said this and all, that I have to travel more, so I need a book. Because but the most important point here was, the author does not want to spread the bad thing about him. The reader will go and spread the bad thing of that author. So he decided to take that book from him for 1 shilling. So the reader gave him that book, and here one more point was run, that was geometry. I have tried many geometrical figures in my brain. Now I don't want to try it. I want to read a book. He said this statement also. So guys, what I am saying, the important points, you have to quote it down and write in your answer sheet, so you will fetch good marks. Okay, like Sambo's prayer, many poets and all, you have to write down. Brahmans to London. Yes. So now the reader took that book and he also read, and he also thought that it was a bloody stuff, it was a bad stuff. Yes. And for further, the author saw 2 or 3 people who were reading his book. He buy from there, and in future also, who will read that book, he will purchase from them. Okay, so this is a conversation with reader. Okay, so guys, I think you have get some message to this explanation. If this video is helpful, then please subscribe my channel and like share, comment, top education. Thank you.